Hey there guys, what's going on? Today we're back with another episode of testing out your custom classes in Modern Warfare because this is probably the most fun series that I've got at the moment, at least for me anyway. Basically, I'm taking a look at your custom classes, good or bad. Usually they're pretty bad because it is very, very funny, and grading them out of 10 on an arbitrary scale that I just make up off the top of my head. Today's scale, we're going to go with N95 facial masks out of 10. Very important at the moment that you do stay home if you are able to, because you know why. Now, when I started this series initially, I thought you guys would be nice to me and give me your absolute best classes. I'm not sure why I thought that would be the case, but I was wrong. Literally the worst classes in the game, but the one that we're looking at today isn't typically too bad. So if you want your class setup to be included in one of these videos, make sure you do leave a comment with your horrible or great class, and I will definitely get around to testing it. I'm actually out of classes to test, so I really do need someone to leave me a class here, guys. Please help me. Let's try and get this video to 6 likes. The support has been very, very good from you guys recently. You guys are excellent to me. So make sure you do click that subscribe button with those notifications turned on so you don't miss any more of the videos like these. We did, of course, recently hit 500 subscribers, which is just... that's very, very cool, and we are, of course, on our way to 600 now, so it'd certainly mean a lot to me if you could show that subscribe button some love. Alright, so we are looking at an M4 class here today. I don't know what you're thinking. How could you possibly build a bad M4 class? Well, the answer is you can't really. All M4 classes are at some point going to be quite good, and this class from the LH86 is actually surprisingly kind, as he normally is, especially giving us the M4 to work with. So today we are rocking the Grenadier barrel, the stock M16 Grenadier barrel, the M16 stock, which is the polymer rifle stock I believe he was talking about. I'm also using a 40mm grenade launcher. In this case, I'm using the high explosive variety for the maximum boom. Now, upon initial inspection, this class setup is going to be pretty strong, basically because it's an M4. This is almost a pretty standard M4 class. Normally I'd use a different stock, maybe a different barrel, no underbarrel there, maybe a compensator, maybe like a commando foregrip or like a sight or a stipple grip tape. Like, there's lots of different options that you can put on the M4 to make it work, but with this we do only have a limited amount of attachments. We do have the Grenadier barrel, which does give us that damage range, bullet velocity and recoil control, which allows us to do pretty good work at longer distances while still being a beast up close. And yeah, normally I wouldn't go near the 40mm grenade launchers with a 10-foot pole because they are usually pretty bad, but I think you can probably get some decent utility out of them. Like, incendiary rounds would be pretty good for like sort of clearing out campers and stuff like that. Smoke screen would be pretty good to sort of get you across areas of the map. Flash grenade wouldn't be too bad as well, and concussive and a recon even, they're not going to be too bad. Like, they're just sort of basic versions of what you can already equip already, so they're not too bad. But yeah, we're going to go with the high explosive variety just so we can maybe get some kills with it this time. But yeah, this class shouldn't be too bad, but we won't make too many judgments just before we've done some testing. We were given the option, of course, to use an ACOG or the iron sights, and I think I'm just going to roll with the iron sights just to make it a little bit easier for me. This is, of course, the OG variant of the M16, which is basically what he had already. For the rest of my class, my sidearm is, of course, the 357 Snake Shot Revolver because it's the best pistol in the game, and we set it up like this with the long barrel, the 1mm laser, the stipple grip tape, the Snake Shot, and the lightweight trigger. You can also choose to run a rocket launcher if you want to be a proper good dude. Perk 1, we do have Quick Fix, which is great for getting that health regeneration started very, very quickly after you do get a kill, and it sometimes can be better than a stim shot. Perk 2, we do of course have Restock just to get that new lethal and tactical piece of equipment every 25 seconds, which is really, really powerful as well. And Perk 3 for Shrapnel is really strong to hold positions down on maps with Betties, so having 2 of them works really, really well here. Lethal for me, as I said, is the Proximity Mine or the Bouncing Betty. Like I said, they are very, very good for holding positions and really not moving too much, which I don't think we're moving an awful lot with this particular class. And the Tactical is the Stim Shot, just to be a sweat god. So overall, I think this is going to be a pretty good class. I'm going to try and make more use of the 40mm grenade launcher than I normally would because they are pretty bad, but I do want to get some kills with it, so we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to test this for a little bit today, and I will let you know how I get on when I do get around to it, and I'll give it a grading out of 10 N95 facial masks once we are done, of course. See you soon. Alrighty, so as I've been testing out this class today, I've learnt a couple of things about this specific class. The grenade launchers in this game suck. Like, they are... like... I'm gonna die. They are, like, hilariously bad. Maybe I can... nah, missed him. But, turns out that the M4 is good. This is not really surprising news, but I feel like that kind of stuff has to be confirmed anyway. Just sometimes, like, you just forget that the M4 is good. Like, the best weapon in the game by so much, it's not even funny. Sometimes you just don't remember. And you have to test these things just to find out. Also, my choice of sidearm is superb as always. This is the best pistol in the game. The 357 Snake Shot, always got to run that just in case you don't want to chuck on overkill. This is the best option you're going to get, basically. Not sure if I mentioned this before, but this map I do not like. It's 10v10, but it always still feels like it's far too large. There's just never anyone to kill, man. Just like having a good time, minding my own business, and then there's 0 people to kill, and you have a bad time, you know? Thinking there'll be people around here. Yep, there he is. Yeah, it's pretty hard to hit them shots from here, but you can still manage it. Like, you can still get the job done. I do wish I had another grenade, though. Don't know where those shots came from, so I won't actually try and push that. There's a man just sort of bumming around. But man, this class is fine. Like, it's missing some of the other attachments that make the recoil on the M4, like, spectacularly non-existent. But other than that, like, this is a very serviceable class. Oh, where are you? That's it, big man. Poke me. Oh, that's another one there. That's another one there, apparently. God, it's all happening here right now. It's not... What? As if there was a second man. Oh. You got the VTOL though. I'm still not 100% sure exactly where they are spawning, so we'll send it over there and hope for the best. But yeah, as far as I know, this weapon's fine. Like, this class setup in particular is fine. I just want to get a grenade launcher kill. I don't know if I have to, like, direct hit someone or... Nothing. Nothing. Not even a hit marker. What do I have to do, master? How do I get a kill with you? Too busy pointing out his explodey melody there. Didn't get the shots off. But yeah, just like... How do I get a kill with these things? How do I get a kill with the worst grenade launcher in the world? Might as well be chucking... Oh. Sneaky little bastard. Almost got me there. Well, nice shot on the first one there. Oh, I suppose I should grab the tags. How many shots do I have to put into that man before he dies? Like... He no-scoped me too. Probably a little bit complacent there on my part just to not actually try and kill him. I was probably playing that a bit too casually. But, you know, what can you do? Like, I wasn't expecting him to be actually any good, so... Again, same dude, just... No, different dude. Different dude with a different sniper. Oof! That was some shot, to be fair. Fair enough, guy. Alright, you can have that one. I was a little bit upset about that kill before, but now that I've actually seen it, yeah, fair enough. The M16 is a fun variant to use. I imagine with the burst fire, the gun would be absolute poo-poo. So if he had have given me that, like if the LH86 had have included the burst fire into his class, that would have been not an enjoyable experience, but he didn't. So he seemingly got lucky and avoided a much worse fate than we should have had, really. I feel like with the right combination of attachments, that gun can actually be kinda good, but without a complete class setup, just having burst fire on your M4, like, you're not going to do anything good. Yeah, you're never going to get any work done if that's all you've got. Like a regular class setup, but also burst fire. Alright, we got our grenade launcher back. Let's do it. Yeah! We did it, boys! Oh shit. Enemies. Enemy spotted. Oh wow. What is happening right now? Just leave me alone! No. I had no idea where that man is. I was almost trying to bait him into shooting me there, but... Ooh. This is bad. I knew if I was going to peek out there, I was going to die. There wasn't really an awful lot I could do once I saw him and he knew I was there. I was pretty much toast. But guys, You gotta leave me a class to test. How am I supposed to keep making the funny videos about the guns that are bad if you don't send me guns that are bad, right? You know what I'm talking about? I do have to get those tags, though. Like, 3 tags just sitting on the ground there. But no, in all seriousness, I appreciate the support that all these videos usually get. Like, this particular series does get about as many views as my normal videos. Some videos, like, pop off, and if they're on specifically good weapons, etc. Oh, no! Some of these videos do sometimes do quite well, just because they're on specific weapons that are usually quite good, but yeah, they're pretty fun to make. They're one of my favorite series because I get to sort of interact with you guys a bit. You send me something and I sort of test it out and mess around a bit, see if something is any good. Usually they're not, but it's pretty funny, so it is an enjoyable time for all. But yeah, with this class, I think I have... Oh, we want to get one more. We want to get one more, surely. Nah, it wasn't meant to be. And the L. We lost by a fair way there. Not too bad. I only joined halfway through. But yeah, I think I've got my thoughts sort of made up on this class. It's fine. It's not too... Oh, here we go. Look at him. Look at the man. Look at the guy. Look at him. Big dog. God, just look at that. Unbelievable. What a player. 26 and 7 with a bad M4 loadout is actually kind of good. Alright, I will talk about my full thoughts in a sec. Alright, so as you did see in the gameplay, this gun does struggle a bit without all of its necessary attachments. Like, the M4 is still a very powerful gun and does loads of damage, but it can stray off target a little bit without sort of recoil attachments and stuff like that. Better handling with the Commando foregrip or like a compensator. But it's still an M4, so it's still pretty good. I'm not a massive fan of the M16 stock. Like, aiming stability doesn't really give us super massive bonuses. I'd much rather like a no stalker, a forged tac CQS, or even an invader just with like the stalker bonus. But no, this class is fine. It's pretty standard. Even a sight on some of those larger maps would be pretty good too. So I gotta give this like a 6 N95 facial mask out of 10, which is not too bad of a rating, not too bad of a weapon. So if you did enjoy this one, guys, I do appreciate that an awful lot. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you do leave a like and do subscribe if you are new around here, of course. And also, if you do want me to test your class out, make sure you leave a comment. Like I said earlier, I am actually out of classes now, so I do need somebody to leave a comment. Please! Thanks for watching this one, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye!